how's your sleep when it comes to training jiu-jitsu later on at night? So there's a study that was done where they found that if you train in the evening, you're more likely to have a disruptive sleep than if you train early on in the day. And the time-wise they talked about was around 4 hours after you finish your session. So if you train at 3 o'clock, for example, in the afternoon, perfect, you're going to have a good sleep if you go to bed at, I don't know, 9:30, 10 o'clock at night. If you train at 6 o'clock, finish at 7, then it's getting a little bit close to that time where, do you know what, my sleep is going to struggle. Now, most jiu-jitsu classes tend to be anywhere from 6 o'clock, 8 o'clock at night. And you're not finishing maybe till, I don't know, 7:30, 8:30. So when I train on a Friday night, I finish at 8:30. I don't get home till about 8:45. I try and go to bed at the same time, which is about 9:30, 10. My sleep is terrible. It takes me ages to fall asleep and it's disrupted, and I know that. And then when I train Saturday, it's early. And Saturday night, my sleep is so much better. Obviously, you're not going to not train at night, because if it's the only time that you can train, then you've got to train. You just then got to figure out, well, actually, if it's going to inhibit my sleep, it's going to naturally have a knock-on effect on my recovery. So therefore, to allow myself to get a better sleep, do we need to then look at toning down the intensity of our training to allow us to sleep better and recover better, so that our sessions after that, either in an earlier time or another day of the week, which is slightly earlier, we can hit it a little bit harder, but not then have a negative effect on our sleep. So it's just something to think about. I know it's not easy because it is optimal. I mean, we're talking about being optimal here, and we're not always able to be optimal in our lives, but it's just something to think about, that if you're training later at night, maybe it's a wiser decision to lower the intensity, because then you're going to have a better sleep, which is going to have a positive effect, knock-on effect on your recovery moving forward, so you can train harder and more consistently.